Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Sundial. As you follow my channel, I've covered them numerous times, and time for an update. I've done a couple other MJ videos here today. It was time for a update here on Sundial. So I've talked about Tilray and High Tide today, so those are probably two of my favorites, High Tide in first place and then Tilray, and then there's this POS that we love to hate to love, so along with Hexo. But this is Sundial Growers, and as you can see, it was listed there on August 19th, and ever since then came down, hit that high back in January. I don't remember that one, but had another high here last February. You can see how it's down almost 96% in the last 5 years, down over 65% in the last year, 17% in the last 3 months, down over 12% in the last month, down again in the last week, almost 2%, and here's a look at what it's doing today. So I've talked about this one many a times. I think I got back into it when it was in 50-cent range, and then buying it as it went up, and I just kind of lost interest in this one. You can comment whatever you want in the comments. I do need to buy some more of this one to just lower my cost basis a little bit more, but at $1 I'd have to buy quite a bit, but this one needs to get back up over $1. I think it's got until August to do that now. So if you don't know much about this one, it is a MJ stock. Been around since 2006, volume of 36.17 and average of 56.82 million, $1.03 billion market cap, and a 52-week low of 40 cents and a high of $1.75. They do have earnings coming up on March 17th, and as you can see, I haven't bought any of this one for a while, since it was 85 cents, and now you can see what it is. So if I could get a 47, 46 cent range, I'd buy some more, but been watching this one, waiting for it to hit the bottom here on Microsoft Bing, currently showing it as a hold. Earnings, as I said, results in 5 days after the market close, so we'll see what that does for it. To buy or not to buy Sundial Growers stock, and this is dated on the 4th. So the price on Thursday, March 3rd, fell almost 3% below its previous day close as the downside momentum from buyers pushed the stock's value to 51 cents. And since this is a little bit older, I'm just going to kind of skim through some of this information. I was just pointing out some of the earnings per share, some of the analysis, and the more updated information is towards the end of the video. So 100% sell, and that's what it's been at for quite a while. Sundial Growers, the stock is set to soar above its peers. I've made videos about articles that have said that in the past, and it still has yet to do anything. But this was just a couple days ago on the 7th, so again, valued at 51 cents. So they had a mutual agreement with Alcanna. I've talked about that in the past, where they're extending the outside date for closing the transaction contemplated under the arrangement agreement between Sundial and Alcanna, dated on October 7th of 2021. So their full year performance is down over 56%. So again, why you want to diversify and not put all of your money just into one stock, because you're going to lost a majority of it. Canaccord Genuity slashes price target on Sundial Growers. Find out why, and this is also dated on the 7th. Company report on February 25th that Sundial announced an extension of Alcanna agreement. The mutual agreement with Alcanna, they are extending the outside date for the closing the transaction contemplated under the arrangement agreement between Sundial and Alcanna, dated on October 7th of last year and amended on January 6th of this year. To March 30th of 2022 in accordance with terms of the arrangement agreement. Sundial and Alcanna agreed to extend the outside date To complete the required closing matters contemplated by the arrangement agreement, the parties expected that the arrangement will close on or before March 30th, so put that on your calendar and we'll see what happens. So the session started at 0.505. The shares rose to 0.5094 and dropped to 49 cents, the range in which the price stock traded for the whole day. So if you're trading that one, you'd had to have quite a few shares to even make any money on it. Here's some top gurus, what they're saying about Sundial. I've been saying it's a POS for the last 6 months, and I've yet to change my mind on it. So, I mean, it's MJ, it's got a lot of talk about it, it's got some good things in the work. The stock just isn't worth anything, so kind of like ACB. I'm in the red on that one as well. Here's their trading performance. And moving on, why Sundial growers will continue to get smoked at the market, and this is just yesterday, actually last night. Shares had a horrible run at the stock market last year. That's saying something considering how Sundial has struggled ever since it went public. Trading the penny stock territory, it faces the potential of delisting if it can't bump its price to $1. Considering its track record, as underlying business seems unlikely to drive Sundial stock higher. I think they have till August to get it up above $1. So Sundial became a popular meme stock last year, with its share price reaching as high as $3.96 back in February of 2021. However, since then, the stock has shed more than 80% of its value and now trades firmly in the penny stock territory. Retail interest in the stock has waned significantly. So last month, Sundial was given a 6-month extension to fulfill the minimum price of $1 price requirement. The company will need its share price to close at above or $1 mark for 10 consecutive days before August 8th. So there's your date. And it's got a long ways to go before it hits that. So state of the Canadian MJ market isn't looking too pretty either. New MJ Ventures reports that sales grew 28.5% from the prior year in December through an impressive figure. It came in well below expectations. However, a slowdown was predicted in the following month, with forecasts at least 6% below December's sales growth. Here's a look at looking ahead on this one. So all eyes will be on Sundial continuing its form into the fourth quarter, especially in the terms of adjusted EBITDA. Moreover, it's closing in on the acquisition of a liquor store chain, Alcanna. Additionally, Alcanna also has over a 50% stake in Nova. MJ, there's your Canadian ticker, which is one of the top MJ retailers in Canada. And just a quick shout out to my Canada listeners. In terms of price metrics, Sundial stock still trades at highly unattractive multiples. It currently trades at over 25 times forward sales, over 370% higher than the sector average. Its peers Canopy Growth and Tilray, I already talked about Tilray today, are performing significantly better than Sundial, but trade at much lower price multiples. Over here on StockTwit, or Reddit, and have lost a ridiculous amount of money on Sundial because of this stuff. I think everybody can say they've lost money on Sundial. If you've made money on Sundial, list that in the comments. That'd be interesting to know. Over here on StockTwit's currently at 50 cents, a low of 40, high of $1.75 in the last 52 weeks. Looks a little better going into close than it did going into opening here. It's still got a lot to... I was looking at Exela Technologies earlier. I bought some of that and made a video. Probably due to do another video on that one. So not much else here for Sundial. Over here on MSN Money, currently showing it as a hold. That's what I'm doing with mine. Again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, just stating my opinion on this one. Currently holding it, as you can see, still have the 210 at a $1.04 cost basis, which sucks. And definitely going to have to look into buying some more to lower that. That is for sure. So, but if you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information you'd like to share. And if there's any other favorite MJ stocks out there you would like to see a video on, I'd be happy to put that together. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.